Hello YouTube, SentinalhMC here, and welcome back to Planetbase. So we'll pick up right where we left off. We just lost a dude to a solar flare, unfortunately, and our bioplastic situation is kind of dire. We're out of it completely. Although both of our processors are running. Well, that one was running. I think it produced some. And we're making bioplastic. The problem now is that we're like one worker down from where I want to be. We got 3 workers in the mine, which is the most you can have in the mine at once. And we've got 5 workers total, which means you basically have just enough workers to work bioplastics or metal in the mine, but not all of it. So we've got 15 people, and so we just got some starch in. I bought some starch just to try and kickstart bioplastic production. That was close. That almost hit our water tank. Anyway, I believe I also re-enabled colonists. I did. So we should get a load of colonists at some point. I want to try and replace that worker we lost, so I'm hoping that at least one of the guys who comes out is actually a worker. Must be nice if we could get another engineer, because maybe we'll even get a guard. Oh, we won't get a guard because guards are turned off because we don't have enough prestige to need one. And I'm thinking of building another airlock, actually, but there's nowhere to put it on this side of the building. So one airlock will have to do, even though it's kind of slow. In future, maybe 2 airlocks is the way to go. Okay, so over here we've got our factory. And what I was actually thinking of doing is building another mine over here, but we don't have enough workers to work it anymore. We need more workers. Oh, here comes the colony ship. Let's see what we get. 2 workers! Wow, that's exactly what we wanted. 2 workers, that's exactly what I needed. So I'm going to turn off colonists again. There used to be a bug where if you turned off colonists for too long, you'd get some, bad people would start to show up, but that was fixed. Okay, so there we go. We got 2 more workers, and the bioplastic processors should be running basically full tilt. And we should have our bioplastic coming in. We got 2 right now. One of which is being turned into spares. That's the problem right now. We're running so low on spares that like all the bioplastic we produce is going to have to go to spares. We've only got 4 spares left, which is not good. We may actually run out of spares. The spares workshop is super slow. I'm probably going to build another. I need to build another one. But then we don't have enough engineers. I think we've only got 3 engineers. One of them is manning the telescope console. 2 of them are there? No, being operated by Santiago Fox. Well, that does leave 2 engineers to do other stuff, and right now there's only stuff for 1 engineer to do. So if we get this extra spares workshop, there'll be something else for Camden Bird to do. After he builds it, we can start operating it. Spares workshop built. Let's juice the speed up to 2. And I think we're pretty good on a lot of stuff. And when trade ships show up, I can sell them like some of my meat and veg, and try and get some more bioplastic. And we got so much food right here that we just don't have enough carriers. What we need is carrier robots. A couple more carrier robots to take the food and stuff out of the machines and put them in storage so that we can make more. Although the storage is getting kind of full. We're going to need another storage, which I'm going to try and put right here when we need it. In the meantime, I just really want spares to be produced because we're low on spares. Anyway, how are we on power at the moment? Once the wind dies down. Oh yeah, I did want to build another power collector. 72. Okay, there goes the wind. The wind is coming up, so that's fine. Wow, it's going back down again. Let's come back up again. So, how are we doing on stuff? Spares are on the way up. Engineers are operating the spares workshop. Bioplastic production is keeping up with spares production. Starch is on the decline. So the problem is that we don't have enough starch production to maintain bioplastic production. I do believe that's the problem. When we had enough starch, we actually produced a surplus of bioplastic quite quickly. So I think the main problem is simply a lack of starch. We just don't have enough starch. So what I want to do is build another biodome. I'll plunk it right here. I'd like to connect it to that original biodome rather than the second one. I don't, if I can. Which I don't. Oh. Oh, there it is. There's the connection I wanted. Okay, let's see what this... Ooh! Yeah, we definitely need another power collector. So this trader has the colossal solar panel patent. Bioplastic, starch. Well, see, since starch is so much cheaper than buying the bioplastic, like half the price, and my things run so quickly anyway, I think it's much better for me to just buy starch than it would be to just buy the bioplastic. Let's buy some more starch. And what are we going to trade for it? We're going to trade fish or meat and vegetables. Because we have so much of it. And we're going to trade a bit extra so that we can get some more cash. So we'll trade that. We'll go down to 1010 on bioplastic and vegetables. I mean, on fish or meat and vegetables. Should be fine. These guys are out there, marching out there with their materials for building this thing. Well, the trek from that airlock is starting to get a bit much. I think what I'd like to do is build an airlock over here. On this side of the base. As well. It's daytime. Solar panels are ticking away. Power is going up, and during the day this whole thing will fill. We have plenty of metal, and I do believe that these power collectors only require metal. So we're going to build another large power collector right over here. Unless I can get it connected to one of these. Stick it right here. Put it there. I think what I should do is just put another airlock over here on the security station or whatever. I don't know. How many biologists are there? 5 biologists. What I want to put in this biodome is just all slow-producing starch crops, so that our biologists don't have any extra work to do, because they already appear to be having a difficult time maintaining all of these crops. Okay, the biodome has been built. Now, as soon as this thing crafts the connection... Oops. There we go. So now, I will build... Okay, it's maize. It's the slow one. A hydroponic vegetable pad. Slow production, low maintenance. Or I could build wheat. That's the same speed as the potatoes. Let's take a look at the potatoes. Yeah, they don't go down pretty much. Right now they're not really producing very much because they need maintenance. Yeah, these guys already have too much to maintain. So we're going to build maize, which is slow production, low maintenance. You've got to hold shift to build more than 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like our spares are coming right back up to where they should be. There's our new load of starch. We definitely need more airlocks. One airlock does not cut it anymore. Especially if they have to go over here. Connection built. Okay, they built the connection. This guy is delivering the last of the power collector's metal. That'll be going down. I actually think I might need more solar panels in order to charge up these power collectors. Because the idea, the desire of my power system is that my solar panels will be able to fully fill my power collectors during the day, and then during the night they won't be able to deplete, and the windmills will provide just a little bit of extra power because they're not constant. I want to use solar panels primarily because I can rely on them functioning during the day, whereas with the windmills, they only function when the wind is right, and I can't control that. So. Okay, so I've got a bunch of maize. There's also maize right there. What I wish is that there was a plant that produces like more starch. Anyway, there we go. We may end up having to replace some of the high, like the tomatoes or something, with something else. It's too high maintenance. All right. So right now we've got stuff's running the way it should be. Bioplastic is being produced at a fairly nice speed. I think we're pretty good as far as these basic resources go at this point. We're doing pretty well. The manufacturing limits are 10 spares. So as soon as that spares get up to 10, they will stop making them. I may need to boost that number up to 15, but we'll see. So I think we're doing pretty well at the moment. Boost this up to 4. Maize plants have been built. It says slow production, but these things are producing at a pretty darn good rate. Well, when I'm at ×4. Although definitely not as quickly as things like tomatoes. Well, windmills are going. It's still overloaded though. But as we know, we have enough power in there to get through to the day. And if these windmills keep going as fast as they're going, we'll be able to charge both solar collectors during the next day. Yeah, we definitely are stretching our biologists a little thin. If I turn colonists back on, I would definitely want to get some biologists. The problem is we're almost guaranteed to hit 20. I need to build another oxygen generator before I do that. There is a carrier bot. I'd really like to get a carrier bot, but I do not have the resources to trade for it. I already know that. I don't think we're going to be trading with this guy on anything. No, we're not. I really want that driller bot, but no, we're not going to be trading him anything. I need to get a driller bot at some point, because that'll free up a worker from working the mine to working. Although we currently have all 4 workers working that, although there's only 1 in the mine. See, that's the problem. What I'd want is for the mine to be running at full tilt with 3 driller robots or whatever, and then my workers can be working the production facilities. So we are producing at a very nice rate at the moment. That guy took a break. There's some more bioplastics. Alright, I think we're doing well. This maize plant is not in poor condition. The biologists just need to get their butts over there. There's a lot for the biologists to maintain, though. They have to maintain the tissue synthesizers as well. We need more biologists. So let's go into our landing permissions. Enable colonists. And juice biologists to 100%. Which means that when the next colony pod shows up, it's basically only going to have biologists. It's guaranteed to just have biologists, which is great. Let's build ourselves another oxygen generator, and we're going to put it on this side of the base. Yeah, we'll just stick it right here. Well, that's where I wanted to put this, like the next storage. If I build another storage. So we can put it over here. Or what we could do is put it over here. Because what I want to do is put some cabins over here. That'd be a very long connection, but it would put a lot of cabins. Let's do that. It's still a small connection, so it's only going to cost 1 each. Like this is a medium connection. Connections between the oxygen generator and stuff are small connections. It depends on the rooms, I think, that are being connected. Maybe they just get smaller as they get longer. Alright, here's a colony ship. There's a biologist. 1 biologist. Well, that's okay. I wanted another biologist, and I got one. Just 1, but that's still okay, I guess. We need another airlock. This is way too slow right here. Anyway, I'm gonna turn colonists off again. Second O2 generator's been built. Now this guy is going to build a connection. And we're going to start building some cabins because it'll help with morale. For people to be able to have their own room. Of course, these cabins are going to be pretty far away from everything. Ideally, the biologist would live there. So now you have just a more robust oxygen system, which is also good because it means that if one of these O2 generators if that O2 generator gets hit by a meteor strike, it's not going to take out all the oxygen production in our entire place. Are all these beds taken? No, there's 1 more bed for that guy. But we do need more beds, which is a good thing that I'm in the process now of building cabins. So we can build a small cabin or a large cabin. I'm going to build a small cabin. Basically because at the moment, I'm not really 100% on how these cabins work. A small cabin right there. So it's going to cost 2-2, even though it's just a 1-1 because of that connection. Now, we have a lot of vegetables and meat. Holy cow. We have very few meals. I think what we need is more meal makers. If there's enough variety of ingredients, it will create nicer meals. Basic meal, bacon salad. Basic meals. I guess if you have enough variety of ingredients, it'll create like better meals. Trade ship. It's got spares, a gun, bioplastic, and some metal. Not really anything I want, so we won't trade with him. Pump this up to 4. Definitely need another airlock over here. I'll probably stick it right off that oxygen generator. If I'm going to have a lot of construction over here, we definitely need another airlock. Spares are doing good. These guys are producing more spares. Now we're up to 10 spares. That'll actually put us up to 12 spares. It's actually good because it means that we won't immediately want below 10 because it produces 2 per each. And now we're going to have 12. Now we have 12 spares. So those spares production facilities are not going to be running anymore. Now somebody just needs to finish this connection over here. Alright, so during the night we ran down 1 power collector, but the other one was basically untouched. So we're good on power now. We have more than enough power that we'll get through the night. Now how do these cabins work? Does only 1 person live in a cabin, or what? Cabin. Can we look at it in the documentation? Secondary and more comfortable sleeping facility. Here you can build beds which are owned by a particular colonist that will always sleep here. We restore sleep faster than bunks and also restore morale. The cabin can only be connected to one other interior structure. Indeed. And we build beds. Once a colonist takes over the bed, no one else can use it. The question is, can we build more than 1 bed? Each bed is owned by a colonist, and he says she is the only one that can use it. So I'm pretty sure we can build more than one bed. Okay, good. So we can build a number of beds in here, and then each bed is owned by one colonist. And I hope I can assign which colonist owns it, because I will assign these beds to the biologists, because it's near to where they work. I mean, not right next to them. Now that I know how these cabins work, I could just build cabins directly off the biodomes if I wanted to. Could build a connection, which is a distinct possibility. I may actually end up doing that at some point. Alright, this guy's going over, they're going to build that bed. It takes a lot of time to get to the base. That's going to be an issue as we build up the base larger. Okay, bed built. Do I get... Okay, I don't get to assign it. It just automatically goes to a dude. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So I can't actually directly assign who owns these beds, which I wish I could. But whatever, we can comfortably fit 4 beds in this cabin. We're going to do that, and it's going to improve their morale. I know we're spending all of our bioplastic, but we're actually producing weapons. We've also run down our metal. Currently mining a lot of ore at the moment. There's one instance because the metal processors aren't really running. Maybe we should build another one. Sure, one. Okay, so this storage is basically full at 97%, so we definitely need a new storage facility. I mean, we could build a bigger one, or a massive one, but we don't have the resources for it, so we're going to build another small one. Oh, just got rid of all those rocks. I'm going to build another storage like that. Times 4, we have enough resources to build it. Take 3 of each. This one's owned by a biologist. This one's owned by a worker. I wish all of these were owned by a biologist, but whatever. Because workers, it's not good for workers to live way out there. Because they have to come all the way around it. What? I'm definitely not a base building. You know, he wasn't even tired when I was sleeping. It is restoring their sleep very quickly. These cabins are definitely a good investment. They're just expensive because, you know, one bunkhouse is so much cheaper. Multiple cabins and each bed costs 1. Why is that guy gonna hit me? Sleeping in his cabin is restoring his morale though. So that's also gonna boost our morale. Our status is currently only decent for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think we're doing pretty well. But I guess some people aren't happy. Now, people are always going to be unhappy to some degree. Was that a trader? Of course it's a trader. I turned off colonists. Look at all those vegetables and meat we have. We are definitely going to sell like a ton of this. We'll sell ourselves down to 15. We are producing it so quickly. This is definitely how we're going to start affording stuff. I mean, they're not cheap, they're not expensive stuff, but you know, he's got enough coins to afford it. Could buy some alcoholic drink, but to improve morale, but we don't have any tavern yet. We can just hold this down. Oops. There we go. We're trading 13 vegetables and 11 vitro meat for 83 credits. Dang, it's going to take a long time for these people to cart that stuff over there. Whoa, that guy's like walking all the way around. Yeah, we definitely need another airlock on this side of the base. Where am I going to put it? I could connect it here. Connect it over there. I want to connect it somewhere in the middle over here, but maybe like right on this biodome. Build an airlock right here. That'll be good. Yeah, it's gonna take these guys a while to carry all this stuff over there. Alright, the second storage has been built. They just need to connect it. It's ready to be built. They just need an engineer over there. And there he goes. Yeah, it's taken them a long time to get over there, so it's good. That second airlock is definitely a good idea at this point. And he's bringing the stuff over there for the second airlock. See, the problem with the way this is set up is that if there was ever a sandstorm hit, and people were over here, it would take them so long to get inside, they would basically die. So we definitely need that second airlock. How are we on everything? Wow, our vegetables are already shot through the roof. Like, the thing about these meal makers, right, is that what people need to do is take the meals out and put them in the storage. So that, why is this guy unhappy? I mean, I could try and improve morale. Like with decorative plants in the team or something. I don't want many people to be unhappy. The status is good. Alright, airlock built. Now we just need the connection built. Ooh! What's going on here? All of these maize plants are very poor. Biologists really need to get over there and work on those maize plants. We need more biologists. That's basically just it. We need more biologists. So let's turn colonists back on, and with 100% biologists selected, so that it will only send us biologists. And we'll get ourselves some biologists. Now that we have another, O2 oxygen generator, each one generates oxygen for 20 people. So my O2 grid can supply 40 people with oxygen, which is fantastic. So we can just, yeah, more biologists definitely needed. We need more carrier robots as well. That's something that I really want to get up. Okay, here's another trading ship. What's this? GM tomatoes. It's going to be a while before we can afford those. Carrier bot, 80. I can afford a carrier bot. Good, let's get one. Some credits. There we go. Trade him for a carrier bot. I hope a colonist ship shows up soon with the biologist. Why is the biologist unhappy? Why isn't Nikolai Huerta? I mean, you should be happy, right? This guy's unhappy as well. We need more cabins, I think. You know, we really want to put these people in their own place. Dang, look at that! Look at them line up. We need another airlock on this side, as well as the one on this side. But is there anywhere I can put it? I don't think so, because there's no building on this side of the building that can have another connection. So we're stuck. We only have one airlock on this side. Oh crap, sandstorm. Well, time's up. Meteor impact on connection. Oh crap. Alright. Get a little alert, sandstorm. We'll get inside. Anyway, that's an interesting note to end on. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Stay tuned for future episodes. Doesn't that look cool? I'm SentinalH. I'm signing out.